Okay, I think we could start. And first of all, let's meet you guys. Okay, and before we officially kick out today's presentation, and I have exciting news to share with you guys. In the upcoming months of May and June, ZYCOO will attend the Communication Technology Exhibitions in Singapore and the United States. And Communic Asia in Singapore will be held from May 29th to 31st at Singapore Expo. And our booth number is 4B112. And Infocom in the United States will be held from June 12th to 14th at the Las Vegas Conversation Center. And our booth number is C9408. And we invite you to connect with us at this event. We will show you our latest innovations and solutions. And we are really looking forward to meeting you guys there. Okay, and let's get into today's topic next. And welcome you guys to join us today and on the Unified IP Audio Solution sales part. And I'm today's presenter, Kenny. And let's dive into the potential of Unified IP Audio Solutions on how to transform your businesses and let us find the world of the innovative solutions that redefine the audio communication. Okay, and today's sharing will mainly include the following contents from the unified IP audio solution to our products to some case studies such as I will talk about domain, the industry, the solutions advantages, and I will tell some introduction about solutions by applications. Okay, let's move on to the main part. First of all, please let me have a brief introduction of our company, ZYCOO. Okay, ZYCOO is a leading developer and manufacturer of IP telecommunications and security intercom and public address systems. Since our established in 2010, we have been dedicated to providing top-notch network communication solutions for different fields, customers globally. And for now, we set offices in key regions like the United States, the Czech Republic, the United Arab Emirates, and China. And ZYCOO's innovative solutions are trusted in over 100 countries till now. And you will see our product lines on the right side shows our evolution over these years from the IP telecommunications to the security income and the PA systems. Our commitment to innovation and the customer satisfaction remains unchanged. And let's continue to explore how ZYCOO can meet your communication needs. Okay, now let's dive into the two core solutions we provided now. The first one is the unified IP audio solution, and the other one is the enterprise IP voice communication solution. And at ZYCOO, we are driven by the belief that our solutions lead to the satisfied customers. With the belief at our core, we proudly present the two major integrated hardware and software solutions to meet the needs of our customers. As an IP audio solution from public address system in the campus to the background music in some, the luxury hotels or the shopping mall, our solution offers a unified platform for managing audio efficiency. And on the other hand, our enterprise IP voice communication solution redefines the way business communicate. And our communication solution will ensure the voice communication within enterprises of all sizes. Whether it's enhancing your internal collaboration or you want to enhance the external communication with your clients, our solution will always stay seamless and reliable. And in addition to our standard brand products, ZYCOO also provides you a series of customized services, such as the OEM and the ODM service. And from hardware customization, label customization to the software modification, and even the feature customization, we can always meet your different needs. Okay, after having a certain understanding of our background, now please let us dive into the IP audio solution in the for the customers encountering our solution for the first time. They may wonder what is the IP audio solution. And actually, IP audio solution provides an IP-based communication system containing both software and hardware components. It primarily operates on the standard C protocol, while we also integrate MQTT and streaming media technology. By implementing this solution, our users can achieve features such as broadcasting, intercom, telephony, paging, and background music playing, catering to the different needs across various scenarios. And furthermore, let's take a look at the topology on the left side. Yeah, in this solution, we adopt an architecture consisting of the SIP servers and the SIP clients. And our IP audio center serves as the SIP server, playing a central role to allow all the endpoint devices to register as the SIP clients on it. And this kind of endpoint devices come in various forms, such as SIP speakers, SIP intercoms, SIP phones, or other SIP-based devices. And in terms of the operation, we provide you the desktop and the mobile software for commanding all endpoint devices, enabling some actions like paging and background music playback. Okay, let's move on to the next page. And in the picture below, it shows how this solution will work. And it shows the relationship between several roles in our IP audio solution. And first of all, as the core of the whole solution, the SIP server needs to let all the SIP clients, such as the speakers or the intercoms, to register on the system. And then the SIP server, which is our IP audio center, could manage them. And this part is generally the responsibility of the administrator. And at the same time, the API interface is also provided to our dispatch console and the dispatch app. It will allow it to perform some basic features, basic feature operations to all the SIP clients. And for this part, it's generally handled by the operator in your enterprise. Okay, and in this page, it shows some features of our IP audio center, because it's such a tight solution structure that is contains so many features, and it can complete many important functions. Such as we are standard SIP, we support standard SIP protocol, on-live, a flexible API, and even the peripheral integration greatly, it can greatly improve the scalability and the flexibility of all the solution. And what's more, it also supports some IPPBX telephony features. And it could support grouping and zone feature, multitask creation, as well as the P2P and the multicast in the serverless mode. And don't worry if you don't get it, we will learn more about this kind of features in the coming in the coming part. Okay, after understanding the overview of the IP audio solution, I think you might already be thinking about where this solution would be used. And let's take a look in the part 3. And here I classified the business domains according to the application types. And I divide them into four major categories. Okay, the first application is based on the public address and the music playback. The public address is always a point to be considered, whether it is an alarm in emergency or an announcement in your customer's shopping mall or in the campus. Our speakers can always meet your needs. And in some commercial environments, such as like hotels or the retail places, we use high definition and comfortable audio to create a unique environment for the customers. And the second application is provided around our intercom devices. Not only we provide the two-way communication for information and emergency help, but also we could realize some video linkage, intercom, and remote access control to create a more safer environment. Okay, and the third application is about surveillance linkage. In security solutions, we usually use our cameras for monitoring. And the ZYCOO could also achieve maximum capability and optimal effects in the security solutions, such as linkage with the VMS platform, motion detection linkage, even the audio for security, and some other features. And the next one, the next application is about sensor integration. ZYCOO devices has many expansion interfaces, such as the direct contact or the digital interfaces for the linkage with the various sensors and relays. By this way, it could ensure safety by setting automatic alarms for these sensors. Okay, based on these applications, we connect our technology for all industries, whether it is healthcare, hotel, retail, or education, manufacturing, or public transport. We could provide you the high quality customized solutions to fulfill your customers' all kinds of needs. Okay, now let's take a closer look at our range of all the products. And here are all the products mainly provided for ZYCOO's IP audio solution in 2024. And we provide you a complete server, operating softwares, and different endpoint. And each endpoint also has a separate web software interface for configuration. And next, and please let me introduce them individually based on the characters. Okay, the first one is the IP Audio Center, which is the core of the entire solution. We provide different installation methods for our customers. For example, if you want to install the system manually, they could install the IP Audio Center on cloud server, local server, or even in the virtual machines. Or you can just use our IS-100, which is a hardware server device with a built-in system. It provides you a faster way for the deployment. And I think it's very friendly for the customers who want to save time and effort. And at the same time, I would like to mention that is actually there is a limit to the number of the endpoint devices that can be registered on our IP Audio Center. For example, yes. For example, the ZYCOO ISR100 hardware server has a fixed registration limit of 100 endpoints and is free for the first year in the license fee. Okay, and if you want to use the software version that is manually installed on your customer's server or the virtual machine, we could provide you the licenses for up to 4,000 endpoint registrations. And at this part, you could contact with our sales team for the detailed information. Okay, let's move on to the next part. As I just mentioned, this is the ISR100, which is the hardware server, and it could provide you the out-of-the-box solution that is ready to use. Our IS supports being installed in a standard rack, and you could deploy it in your customer's computer room. And the 100 endpoint registration limit will make it very suitable for some scenarios like small and medium-sized enterprises. And as for the software features, ISR100 also provide you exactly the same feature as the software version you installed in the server by yourself. Okay, at the same time, we could provide free software to you to improve your optional efficiency. And they are the IP Audio Dispatch Console, IP Audio Dispatch App, and SAD tool, which is the Search Active Audio Devices tool. And let's have a check on the IP Audio Dispatch Console. It is a graphical interface control platform that can be installed on Windows, Mac OS, or even in the Linux. By connecting with the IP Audio Center, you can control and operate all registered SIP devices on it. And the IP Audio Dispatch app is a mobile application designed for performing some basic system operations in a more convenient and flexible manner. And it could support being installed on both iOS and Android. And this app allows our operators to do some basic commands at any time from anywhere in his company. Okay, and last one is the SAD. The SAD tool is an enhanced software that can searching and displaying online ZYCOO network devices. And it could perform some features like batch login and batch upgrading. Okay, in terms of the software's features, you could refer to these three tables. The first one, the IP Audio Dispatch Console, mainly provides comprehensive endpoint and operations, such like the background music playing, daily announcement, paging, alarm, intercom, or you could create different tasks and use TPS and pre-recorded message for paging, and you could control volume, and you could create a meeting room, or you could use some IP telephone features. Okay, and the next one is our IP Audio Dispatch app. The feature of this app will be simple but important. You could rely some features such as daily announcement, paging, or alarm. And as the ICAD tool, it will meet the need of quick deployment and configuration for our endpoint devices, such as you can batch login, batch upgrading, and you could quick access to the web GUI of this endpoint devices. Okay, and by the way, the about software can be download free in the ZYCOO's official website. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Next, let me have a deep dive into our endpoint devices. First of all, I will introduce our rich SIP speaker series. And the first product will be our IC10. IC10 is a lightweight indoor network ceiling speaker, weighing only just 1.4 kilogram, and it supports standard SIP, on-wife, and it can be powered by the PoE cable. And designed with the coaxial speaker gyro units, the maximum pressure level of the IC10 could reach 100 decibels. At the same time, there is a bowl designed on the back of the IC10 as an additional insurance measure to protect your property. Okay, and the ceiling mounting installation way will allow you to install it on the top of the room very easily, and it will cover a large area of the room. Okay, and the next product is our IC15 ceiling speaker. It is a SIP-enabled network ceiling speaker similar to the IC10, and it could provide a greater power rate and installation size. And the max sound pressure of the IC15 is 100 decibel too. And IC15 can also provide premium sound quality to enhance the audience experience. Okay, and the next product is our SW15. The SW15 is a SIP-enabled network wall-mounted speaker. And the parameter of the SW15 and IC15 are slightly different, such as the coverage pattern or the installation methods, but it always supports you the maximum sound pressure, the best sound experience, and it could support you the sound pressure level is 100 decibel too. And our SW15 also supports the standard SIP, the on-wife, and it also can be powered by the PoE cable. And about three models, the IC10, IC15, and the SW15 are very suitable for being installed in some scenarios such as schools, hospitals, offices, and this kind of indoor commercial places. Okay, in the next page, I want to talk about is that for our ZYCOO devices, the diversity and the scalability of the interfaces are also highlighted. Just as I mentioned before, some of these kind of speakers have the different interfaces such as the dry contact or the digital input. And you can improve the functionality through using different peripheral devices. For our IC15 and SW15, you could just connect some relay devices such as the lamp with this kind of speakers. And then you could also connect a microphone and a button with them. And we could also provide you the BM11 accessory I support. The BM11 is actually a combination of a microphone and a button. If you think connecting with a button and a microphone is not convenient, so you could just choose our BM11 accessory. And if you need the two-way communication, you can just use our BM11 directly too. And after you having set them up, a call can be established by just pressing the button, and then you could use a microphone to communicate with the other party. By this way, you could just complete the two-way communication. Okay, and as for the IC10's peripheral device expansion, our IC10 could only be connected with the limelight sensors and the button. But it cannot be connected with a microphone. So the two-way communication feature will not be supported on the IC10. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. And in this page, I will introduce our ZCAS. ZCAS is a network square speaker. For now, we got two modules, the ZCAS Basic and the ZCAS Time, which can be selected according to your different application scenarios. Both of the two modules have a built-in microphone, and in addition, our ZCAS Time also comes with the flashing lights and the time display screen. And the flashing LED lights will support the multiple flashing methods to corresponding the different types of operation, such as you could you could set it as slow flashing. You could set it at fast flashing and simultaneous flashing or the alternate flashing. Okay, and moreover, the LED displays time and eliminates the need for a separate clock system. It's perfect to use in different scenarios like classroom, libraries, or offices. And SQ10 is designed for surface installation supporting with SIP, OnLive, and PoE2. Let me answer Joe's question first. How many speakers do we need for a very noisy school? Actually, we have the installation guide, and I think you could refer to it because for different areas, the number of the speakers we recommend is different. Okay, and let's move on to the next page. Oh, okay, and Chumaki, sorry, I don't know how to say it. And maybe you could leave the question on the text box. And let's continue first. Okay, and as for the SQ10's peripheral devices expansion, we could connect two buttons with the SQ10 because it has two interfaces. And you could also connect with the alarm light. And as for our SQ10 got a built-in microphone, and you could use it as the intercom, just connecting with the buttons. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. This product is the SH10 horn speaker, and it's a brand new product, and we are about to release. And I think for now we are planning to release this product in the next month. And the maximum sound pressure level of the SH10 will reach 115 decibels. And and at the same time, it got IP65 rating. It will provide a very good waterproof and dustproof effects. And there is a microphone built in the SH10, which can provide a longer pickup range. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Let's check on the SH10's peripheral device expansion. Our SH10 could connect alarm lights, sensors, and some other devices. You can also connect the buttons or use it as an intercom together with its built-in microphone. And when you connect cameras supporting motion detection, you could even use SH10 for audiophile security. Okay, and let's move on. The SH30 is a SIP-enabled horn speaker. SH30 could support from 400 Hz to 8,000 Hz frequency range, and it could support up to 117 decibel max sound pressure level to provide you very powerful sound output. And the SH30 covers about 70 meters effective distance. And therefore, even if the SH30 is installed in some noisy or outdoor environments such as playground, the announcement and the alert can still be heard very clearly. And secondly, the SH30 also reached IP65 protection, which means it has a great waterproof and dustproof performance. Therefore, our SH30 can be seen in many outdoor or open environments, such as the warehouses, stadiums, factories, or some other environments. And let's move on to the next one. It's the SL30. SL30 is a SIP-enabled column speaker. The SL30 uses two low-frequency woofer driver units and one high-frequency tweeter driver unit. And with IP65 protection rating, our SL30 has a good waterproof and dustproof performance too. So it will be very suitable for all the installations too. Even in some extreme outdoor environments, it could still work very well. Okay, as for the SL30's peripheral devices expansion, it could connect with the MP3 player or mobile phones. With the 3.5 millimeter audio input jack, our SL30 could connect external audio sources from this kind of devices, such as you could connect MP3 player and you could let the music play through the SL30's own speakers. Okay, next I will introduce you the ZYCOO safety intercom and the EI series safety intercom. It has 4 modules, including the EI-A05, EI-V05, EI-D05, and EI-W5. and they are designed to address the different needs of various applications and installation types. By the way, all modules could deliver full duplex communication and secure access control. And let's take a look. The first one is the EI805 and is the basic module. And the next one is the EI-V05. It will provide you a built-in HD camera for surveillance. And EI-D05 and EI-W5 both contains two call destinations, which can set up for different purpose use, such as one for information and the other one is for emergency. And by the way, the EI-W5 can be activated by just hand wave. It could deliver you the touch-free two-way communication call without the additional touch on this device. And this kind of contactless feature will make it very suitable for some scenarios like hospitals and the restaurants. And our EI has two installation methods, including flashing mounted installation and the surface mounted installation. And if you want to use the surface mounted installation, you may need our accessory, the SMB Easy Mount Box. And you could install this mount box at the back of the EI series intercom. And the EI series has an IP66 waterproof and dustproof rating. And by the way, it also got the IK10 rating for against the crash, and it also support for SIP, on-life, and PoE. Okay, the EI intercom can be connected to a lot of devices, such as you could connect to the door magnet for the access control, and it can also be connected to the external devices, such as the alarm lights, sensors, or even you could connect with the external speakers for the output using. Okay, and the next one is the X10. The X10 is a SIP-enabled multifunctional paging gateway. And this device is so special. It could provide you a variety of different interfaces to meet your different customers' needs, such as you could use it for paging, or two-way intercom, or you could even use the X10 to convert the IP signal to analog signal. For the detail, let's see this page. The X10 can be connected to all of this. For example, you can connect the limelight sensors and other equipment. And our X10 has two button interfaces to let you connect to different buttons for different purpose. And when connecting the power amplifier, you can connect the analog speakers to the amplifier too. So that means by using this way, you could use the X10 to convert the IP signal into the analog signal, and you could send all of the analog speakers operations from the IP audio center. And at the same time, it can also be connected to MP3 players or some other devices, such as the external sound sources for music collection purpose. Okay, and last one is our M100 microphone console. It's a SIP-enabled devices too, and it could support up to 30 programmable fast keys on its front panel. And it could create up to 30 event schedulers on its configuration web GUI. By using the event scheduler, you could customize any operations to be performed at any time. For example, you could just set such as I want to play music every weekend's morning, and you could just configure the event scheduler to operation. And by the way, the most important, you could use our M100 for serverless paging or serverless background music on it. And for the detailed solutions, I will talk about in the next part. Okay, at the same time, actually, our M100 also could provide you many interfaces to improve your scalability. So that means if you have the needs, you could just use these interfaces to fulfill your specific needs, just like before. Okay, and till now, I believe that you will have a deeper understanding of our products and our solutions. So in the following part, I will talk about some solutions detail related to our IP audio solution. Okay, our IP audio solution is a comprehensive solution designed to meet the diverse communication needs of modern enterprises. And therefore, it will benefit in a lot of aspects. And the first point I want to tell you is that our IP audio solution, combining software and hardware, will provide you a very comprehensive audio communication solution. And the second point is that it has a great compatibility with the third-party devices, such as in addition to our IP audio center, the SIP endpoint devices can also be chosen to register on the third-party SIP servers, such as you could register them on the third parties PBX. And by the way, our IP audio center could register other brands endpoint devices. And they could also choose to be added on the OnWive VMS platform without the use of any SIP server. And the various deployment options are provided by us. So it will allow our users to choose the most suitable solution according to their actual needs and their actual scenarios. Okay, and the third point I want to emphasize is that our IP audio center can function in various scenarios, such as public address, the emergency notification, even the enterprise calls to meet your needs for different users. And it will provide you a wide range of functional coverage, making our solution applicable in different usage scenarios. And the last point I want to talk about is that the centralized management. The centralized management and the centralized control of all these endpoint devices can be achieved just using our IP audio center. It will simplify the management process and I think it will improve your enterprise's management efficiency too. Okay, yes, as I just mentioned, the third-party compatibility is very, very important. because it could bring you a lot of possibilities. Here I'm honored to inform you that ZYCOO has joined OnLive member this year. And maybe you don't know OnLive very well. Sorry. And please let me have a brief introduction first. The full name of the OnLive is Open Network Forum. And OnLive is an open network video interface standard. And that brings operability to network video equipment from different manufacturers.
I think we have noise coming.
Okay. And in this way, our users integrate closer. Could you mute yourself? Let me check. Okay, let's continue. Okay, in this way, our users can integrate the network cameras and other devices from different manufacturers in a more easily way for the unified management. And if you are interested in it, you could just check the link on this page. Okay, through OnLive, our devices can be registered on the VMS platform, which is supporting the OnLive to achieve some linkage with the cameras. On the right side, it shows the VMS platform brands that we have tested so far. And I think all of these platforms are compatible with our devices very well. And I believe there will be more possibilities in the future. And on the left
Can you
side,
turn off your mic, please?
on the left side, it shows the devices that's on live now, such as SW15, SC15. Last means okay, and SQ10, SL30, EI intercom, and X10. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. I think in most industries, we have to consider the security. We will use our cameras to monitor the behavior. But I think just looking is not enough for the security. What will happen when the cameras, ZYCOO speakers, and the VMI platforms work together? The functions will complement each other, and the camera is responsible for real-time monitoring. And when, such as when a crime occurs, and our speaker will be used to warn in time, and it can be done very fast by the VMS platform. So by this way, our speakers work as the mouse of the security now. And at the same time, if your camera supports the event linkage, more feature linkage will be supported on ZYCOO speakers, on ZYCOO speakers too. Okay, next I will introduce some solutions based on the applications. I hope this will inspire you very well. Okay, remember the four domains. The first one is the public address and music. And in terms of it, ZYCOO equipment will support live and pre-recorded announcements. And the task can also be set to be triggered based on the timetable automatically. And for different zones or the different audios can also be played separately. So it's very helpful in some large scenarios. And moreover, for the business scenarios, you could create playlist and play your customized high definition musics to provide your customers with a very comfortable experience. And when natural disasters or dangerous situations occur, such as the earthquake, the tornado, or a fire, our people must receive some notification and escaping advice in time. So now our system could play the safety alarms and let all of the people have time to escape. So it's very important for some public areas. When the alarm lights are connected with your devices, such as SL32, they could also be set to flash to attract the crowd's attentions. Okay, and the next solution is about upgrading. If your customers' hotels want to upgrade to an IP solution from a traditional solution, and then using the Accent must be a very good choice, I think. By just connect the power amplifier to the Accents, and you could also connect it, the existing analog speakers in the hotels at the same time, and you will retain these analog devices. And I think the IP signals will be converted into the analog signals by this way. And that means you could just use the IP audio console to play your customized music for all of the analog speakers. And it's a very economic and efficient method to upgrade the traditional solutions. Okay, and if you don't want to use a server, you can try the M100 serverless solution. In this solution, it will offer our customers to use the serverless music playback, the serverless paging for one device or multiple devices in a group. And this solution also supports up to 30 serverless timetable based on the tasks. And by this way, even if you don't have a server, you could still fill some task creations on time. Okay, after talking about the public address solutions, let us focus on the intercom plan. The first one is about accessories. In addition to using our standard EI series intercoms, you could also choose this plan. If you have some speakers already, such as SC15 and SW15, and you could use the accessory like BM11 to connect with them. Or you can connect a button to SH10 or the SQ10. And by using this way, the operation will be very easy too. After you set up the destination of the button, you could just start a call by just pressing this button, and you could talk with the other party just using the microphone. And the next one is our standard EI series intercom solution. You could directly use this kind of devices to achieve a comprehensive and advanced security functions. For example, you could connect with the door sensor and alarm light with the EI series intercoms for the access control feature. And it could also be used with our IP audio dispatch console to realize some, the video linkage features. And whether it's a warehouse or a school scenario, our EI series will always provide you the information, the emergency, or some other applications. Okay, as for the next application is about surveillance. The first thing I want to mention is that we could integrate on-wife. No need to register to your SIP server or other server. You could just bind your speakers or some other devices to a third-party VMS platform that supports on-wife. And I think by this way, it could give you a quick response while monitoring. While the criminal is occurring, and you could just page or alarm the criminal and stop their illegal activities immediately. Okay, and if the third-party cameras you are using supports the event linkage feature, such as the movement capture or the face capture. By using these cameras, you could set up link with our speakers, such as the SL30. And when the camera detects some movement or it has the capture of people faces, it can give a signal to our SL30, and our SL30 will play a customized warning audio for these criminals. Okay, and the last point is about our sensor integration. When our devices is associated with limelight and sensors, and it can play a big role in the security aspect. For example, you could connect with the smoke detector or the temperature sensors with our devices. And when an abnormal status is detected by the sensors, such as the temperature goes too high, and it will be set to play some warnings, or you could set to notify some relevant persons, such as the guard or the manager. So by using this kind of sensors or the relays, it's very helpful for the security part too. Okay, these are some solutions by applications. After listening to this series, I think you know the solution very well, and please let me share with you some real cases in the next part in different industries or domains to give you some inspiration. Okay, the first solution is in the campus. Our solutions can usually be seen throughout the campus or the schools. For from classroom to playground. In this case, we deployed an IP audio solution for a primary school in New Zealand. We deployed some SW15 speakers in places like offices for announcements and notifications. And for some large open spaces, we deploy some ISH30 for them for large scale coverage of announcements. I skipped this page just now. And this case is the Decathlon store in Taiwan. We installed some SW15 wall-mounted indoor speakers for different shopping areas in this Decathlon shop to play some different audios or the background musics. And at the same time, we group each area so that different musics and sales announcements can be played in different areas, which will improve the efficiency of the zone management. And the staff can also use the paging feature to find somebody lost in this store, such as some kids. And we also installed some extents for the Decathlon as the external audio collection devices. They could just connect it with their computers, and the computer's music will play through the extent for the customers. Okay, the next one is another school case in New Zealand. ZYCOO also provided some innovative solutions for them. First of all, we installed the IceQ10 in the classroom for sending some notification to all the teachers and the students. And the EIA05 intercom is installed in the offices to provide some necessary assistance to the students who is in need. Then we also installed some extents and we connected them to the external speakers as the sound output devices for improving the teaching efficiency. And in this way, a very comprehensive solution, including such as the notification, broadcasting, intercom, background music playing, has been delivered to this group. Okay, and this is another deployment at a dental center in Saudi Arabia. Our solution transformed the auditory landscape. We provide the seamless integrating with the atmosphere. And we deployed some IC15 speakers for them. From the background music to the announcements, our audio solution enhanced the overall customer's experience. It will make them feel very comfortable. Okay, and the next one is another commercial setting. This time, we deployed some extents in a luxury hotel in Shanghai, China. This hotel plans to connect with a lot of amplifiers and their existing analog speakers with our extents. Just what I mentioned before, by this way, they upgrade their traditional solution to the IP audio solution in a very lower cost. And it will bring some more efficient and modern experience to their staff and customers. Okay, next one, across various public spaces, such as the parks, the airports, this kind of solutions. We always give some instrumental in improving the security and communication. This is a city park in China, and we have installed some video intercom, the EIVO5 in the light poles to ensure that when somebody needs help, then they could talk to the security guard in time. And by this way, it improves the overall safety and make the citizens in this park feel safer and it is. Okay, the next one is the case of ZYCOO assisting in building a tourist city in the Philippines. We installed the ICH30 in the street for paging or play the background music. By this way, it speed up the process of building a smart city of Philippines. And the ICH30's waterproof and the high sound pressure feature are very suitable for this deployment in some outdoor places to ensure that our visitors on this street can hear the messages. Okay, and in a recent deployment at Peru's airport, we provide them with some SH30 horn speakers when deployed in high spaces, announcements for notifications for all of the staffs on the airport. And the notification can just made from the control room in a very easy way to enhance the operational efficiency. And even in some most demanding weather, the SH30s could work very well too. Okay, and last case I want to share with you is that we deployed a complete solution for the customer's factory. We provide them with the IS-100 as the IP audio center. And then we give them some SH30 outdoor speakers for paging, for notification. And by using this unified solution, we could improve the speed of the task distribution for the factories very well. Okay, as we draw towards the conclusion of today's sharing, let us now shift our focus to the global footprint of our company. Let's take a moment to explore our network of branches worldwide. ZYCOO operates globally with these offices in the United States, Czech Republic, United Arab Emirates, and China. And we are dedicated to provide you some innovative solutions and service worldwide. And each location will serve our valued customers in different regions. And I think no matter if you have any questions about the products or the solutions, you will feel free to contact us at ZYCOO@zycoo.com.